Getting started with Dr. Explain. Part 3. Working with the project tree. In this video, we'll walk you through working with the project tree, and how to manage topics and table of contents. The project tree is a multi-level list of topics in a document or help file. A topic is analogous to a chapter in a printed document, or a separate page in a help file or online help documentation. There are always two special topics in the project tree: title page and table of contents page. In a new project, the templated title page consists of a logo, a document title, and a subtitle. You can change the content of the page at your discretion, either partially or completely. Also, in the properties of the title page, you can specify whether headers and footers should be displayed on it, and whether to take them into account when numbering the pages of the document. Here you can also specify the export formats for the title page. If you want to completely exclude this page from the output, you need to uncheck the boxes for all formats. The table of contents page is also a predefined topic and follows the title page. This topic is most commonly used in printed documentation formats. You can include or exclude specific topics from the table of contents. In the editing and preview modes, the actual page numbers are replaced with NN token. During export, the NN token will be replaced with the actual page numbers, and all table of contents items will act as hyperlinks. To customize the style of the table of contents, double-click on it, or call Table of Contents Properties dialog. Use this dialog to customize the visual style for each level of the table of contents. Here you can specify the number of topic nesting levels to be included in the table of contents. Plus, customize the font, size, style and color of the text. Set the relative indent for each level of the table of contents. Select space filling style. And delete style settings for the selected table of contents level. There is also an information area, which lists the topics that are excluded from the table of contents. Adding topics is the most common action when working with the table of contents. There are several ways to add a topic to the project tree. You can use the buttons on the main toolbar, the commands in the main or drop-down menu, as well as the keyboard shortcuts Ctrl-T and Ctrl-D. If the input cursor is in the tree, then it's easy to add topics to the same level with the Enter key, or inside, as a sublevel with the Insert key. This is very convenient if you need to create several topics at once in the list. You can also add topics by importing data from external files. Add topics so that the tree reflects the structure of your future documentation. There are several ways to set the position of topics in the tree. Use the context menu commands, move up, move down, increase level or decrease level, or the corresponding keyboard shortcuts Control up, Control down, Control left and Control right, drag and drop topics inside the tree with the mouse, or use the commands for working with the clipboard, cut, copy, and paste. By the way, topics can be copied to the clipboard even between projects. To turn on automatic numbering for topics, set the numbering style in the project settings, and then turn on numbering for specific topics in the topic properties. The project tree contains the lock options feature in local projects. This function allows you to close the completed topic from further editing, and leave only the possibility of viewing it. This way you can protect your finished and verified content from accidental edits. The easiest way to lock or unlock a topic is to click on the lock icon next to the topic name. You can also do this through the drop-down menu, which also allows you to toggle the lock not only of the selected topic, but also of all its subtopics. In the Properties pane, you can control the status of the topic. It's easy to mark topics in the project tree with statuses based on their completeness. Color coding gives you a clear picture of the readiness of the entire project. This is useful when working with large projects. The topic status can be easily changed in the Properties pane, or through the drop-down menu, where you can set the status not only for the selected topic, but also for all its subtopics. In the Properties pane, you can also change the title and file name. The file name is used for the CHM and HTML output formats, where each topic is a separate web page. The file name extension is set in the project settings for each specific format. The export buttons are used to include and exclude a topic from exporting to specific formats. You can also exclude a topic from exporting to all formats by selecting it in the tree and pressing the delete key. In the Help ID field, you can specify a numeric code identifier to create a context-sensitive help file. An alias is a corresponding symbolic identifier that's convenient to use in the program code when working with such a help file. So in this video you learned how to work with the project tree, what predefined topics it consists of, how to work with the table of contents, how to add and move topics within the tree, and how to change their properties. Watch more tutorials in this series to learn more about developing user documentation with Dr. Explain. And don't forget, you can install and start working with Dr. Explain absolutely free. The latest version of the program is always available at drexplain.com.